Hey everybody, Lara Joseph here, the Animal Behavior Center. I'm up here training where I train every Wednesday at Indian Creek Zoo in Lambertville, Michigan. I can't be on here long. We are getting ready to go back and train a giraffe hoof trim and check in on a bobcat. But I am sitting here with 3 pigs. These are not pet pigs. And I wanted to come on here and show, I don't train these guys very often. Just because I just haven't had time to. So here are the 3. I'm not sure how old they are. I would bet, I know they're under a year. And so anyways, my point is they have very little history of training, intentional training. So not gonna use move the pig on them. It's not necessary, and I wouldn't want to, because you can see, watch the behavior. If I do that, it's not gonna be as effective. But I know there's a difference between pet pigs and pigs that are not pets. Not a difference in the way I train. I focus on applied behavior analysis. I focus on observable and measurable behavior. So the first thing I'm going to do is just to get them to come to me. If I use any type of force or coercion with them, which is I want to stay as far away from as possible, because in my line of work, I'm a professional animal trainer. I know the consequences of that. I know it can put me in a very dangerous situation. And like I said before, it's not that it doesn't work. It may work, but not without its consequences. I do study the laws of behavior, B.F. Skinner's laws of behavior. That is my focus, that is my profession. So let me go ahead. I'm just gonna turn the camera around. I only have until 12. And I'm just gonna show you. You're gonna see how these guys can be a little skittish, and any type of force or coercion is gonna backfire on me. So let's say I'm just gonna try to get all 3 of them lined up here in front of me. I don't know how long it's gonna take. A lot of times people ask me, how long will this take? I don't know. It depends on a lot of things, and one of the things it depends on is the animal's history of reinforcement. History of reinforcement of desired and undesired behaviors. So I just don't know. Okay, good. So we've got one here. See how I just moved my hand over their head and what they do? Good. There's my skittish one. My more skittish one. So my goal, I'll keep my training sessions short. Trying not to go over their head. Gonna earn their trust real quick by pairing myself with the positive. See how those 2 back up? That's small behavior that I look for. That is small behavior that I look for where I need to begin. So these do too have a history of touching. I don't know how well they remember it. Touch. Good. Touch. Okay, don't know it. Touch. Don't know it. I can tell they do not understand the contingency of touch, because they're reaching for treats. So all I'm doing is pairing myself with the positive. Touch. Good. So now he opened his mouth like he was going to take a treat, so I know he doesn't know how to touch a target. Now, let me bring out the target stick. This is not their target stick. Hi guys. Hi. I'm doing a live stream, so I'm not talking to myself. But see that behavior? That pig just ran away from me with me standing up and moving. Touch. Good. Touch. Good. Touch. Doesn't know it. Touch. Good. I don't wait for an animal to touch. Good. To decide to give me behavior. That's called teaching latency. Touch. Good. So my approach in reinforcing him or reinforcing that behavior could actually be a punisher. If I see behavior decrease, that means I am punishing that behavior. So I need to reinforce him at a slower pace. But I have a situation here. I've got 2 pigs. that are fine with me moving at a faster pace. That is the importance of teaching a pig to station, which means go to an area and don't move until I cue you to do otherwise. Touch. Good. This one didn't touch, different behavior. I'm reinforcing following me. Yeah, like I said, if I use any type of force or coercion, now I'm going to walk away and walk towards the camera. I'm going to make a wide swing so I don't pair myself with the aversives. And it's not that pairing yourself using aversives doesn't work, it's just going to take you a lot longer. It's going to make my training a lot harder, and the pig may not understand. And I see a lot of animals not understand contingencies of behavior, especially when we're trying to use aversives to punish behavior, such as move the pig. That's why I get a lot of business from pig owners, because the pigs do not understand the contingency of why you are moving them. I'm working with somebody right now with a young pig that lunges and attacks when the owner tries to get into bed with him. And he said it's because he's used move the pig. The pig does not understand the contingency of the man's leg now trying to get into bed with him. Why would the pig not be aggressive or show aggressive or defensive behaviors to lunge and bite? Because the leg has been paired with the aversive. That is my problem with it, is that some animals, some pigs do not understand the contingency of aversives. If you spank your dog for peeing on the floor and the next time you come in the door it lowers its head and walks away, it does not understand why you spanked it the first time. And like I'm saying, it's not that it doesn't work, is that there are other methods that prove to work faster, and the science shows that if the animal is under stress, it does not learn as fast. Thank you. Bye, guys. Oh, by the way, those classes, we're working on them.